Fix it. Yeah.
Completely standard 110 horsepower diesel Land Rovers. They have to conform to FIA safety parameters, of course, so they've got full cages, full bucket seats, harnesses and fireproofing. A little bit of a hesitant run around the hairpin, but back on it. He's keeping his foot hard down through there, a little bit sideways. Let's have some big air over the first of two jumps towards the waterfall. And yes indeed. And again, thank you very much. Two jumps for 201. Sergeant Ewan Christie and Sergeant Ross Cookman. All these guys are on active. They're really trying to throw me now. We've got 205 coming along the ridge, so no sign of 204. This is 203. It's an Army Royal Air Force combination. Warrant Officer Paul Wright and SAC Thomas Aldridge. They're deceptively quick, these Land Rovers. Meticulously prepared by a team of volunteers, driven by and co-driven by active servicemen. Nice jump from the crew of number 203. As 205 makes its way down the hill. This is Craig Teasdale representing the RAF Police. Duncan Millwall currently shares the Drivers' Championship lead with Ewan Christie, who we saw first off in Land Rover 201. Nice wide line by Corporal Duncan Millwall and his co-driver, Flight Lieutenant Craig Teasdale. Craig hails all the way from New Zealand and currently joint leads the Co-Drivers' Championship with Curtis McCurley, who we haven't seen as yet in Land Rover number 204. I'm told him, who has been rallying for over 30 years of vastly experience serviceman. He's the team director as well of the Armed Forces Rally Team, representing the Army. His co-driver, Corporal Gary Hazelby, also representing the Army. They're guests in the Armed Forces Rally Team, these two, for this season. And they're being hurried along by somebody down there in camouflage trousers. I suspect I know where his allegiances lie.
You boy? Is that you boy?
Okay, now we get finally, by the process of elimination, that must be Land Rover number 202 coming over the brow and along the ridge. So we'll worry about them in a moment or two. Corporal George Morrison and Corporal Curtis McCurley into the hairpin. Big puff of black smoke. The team told me that he's also known as Captain Slow. But, he's not hanging about from where I'm sitting. On three wheels round the long left-hander at the bottom here. Nice big air over the first jump. And again over the second, yes indeed. Hard on the brakes for the water splash. No trouble at all. And using to pull the Land Rover up the hill. It's 202 then, Flight Lieutenant Steve Partridge and SAC Adam Entwistle representing the Royal Air Force. The sixth and final Armed Forces Land Rover. Round the long left-hander, suspension fully open on that one. Flight Lieutenant Steve Partridge and SAC Adam Entwistle of the RAF getting nice and airborne over the jumps. And this is the very last competing vehicle through Sweet Lamb for 2009.
You manage. Got that one? Save us for next year. So we can do it again. You going home?